Hello my friends, and welcome or welcome back to my channel. For today's reading, I kind of wanted to tap into twin flame energy. I know I talk about it a lot in my readings. I do channel a lot of counterpart energy. One thing I don't do very often though, Wally, please stop. One thing I don't do very often though is actually do twin flame readings on my channel, so I thought I would do one. I'm not here to debate what the twin flame journey is. I'm here to help spread awareness. Anyway, so I think tomorrow I'm going to do a pick a card. I've been spending some time getting caught up with my personal readings, and I thought with Valentine's Day being tomorrow, is that tomorrow? Anyway, I thought I would do a Valentine's Day reading tomorrow or some type of reading tomorrow. So yeah, I thought I'd come on and do a counterpart reading. Because like I said, I don't do them very often on my channel, but I do a lot of counterpart readings. I do channel a lot of counterpart energy. So right away on the bottom of the deck, we have communication. I care about you even when I act like I don't. I'm hiding my true feelings because I feel vulnerable. And Wally meows. I was just going to say it shows me that this person, you know, they want to communicate with you just like you probably want to communicate with them. Yes, Wally. He wants some attention, you guys. He's purring, he's meowing. Anyway, I feel like this person maybe wants attention from you. Maybe that's what Wally's trying to say. I want to let my guard down with you, but fear makes me lash out in self-defense. So this could be a connection where you're triggering each other's patterns. This person may have a pattern of becoming defensive or lashing out in self-defense, acting from a place of ego. I am seeing, you know, 5 of Swords energy. 7 here shows that this person wants to move forward with this. They want to explore this, but again, there's blockages. I did choose, when I was intuitively choosing my deck, the tarot deck that I was going to use. That is so interesting. I intuitively chose this deck, which is the Lightseers Tarot, and it's a very important deck to my counterpart journey. And on the bottom, I noticed the 5 of Wands, and that does show blockages. And perhaps, you know, those patterns or some of these blockages, perhaps lack of communication. Anyway, what's really interesting is I noticed there is a card flipped over here, and we have the Knight of Wands, and that is, you know, runner energy. That's masculine on the run. That's someone who's, you know, inconsistent, hot and cold energy, bit of a player. Doesn't have to be a player. This could just be someone who kind of gives off the vibe that they're not ready to settle down. Knight of Wands can also be someone who has been triggered. Their commitment energy has been triggered, and now they're on the run from commitment. And I know that sounds, I think it's interesting because you see 4 wands here around this Knight of Wands. And I think that's pretty symbolic of the Knight of Wands who runs from commitment. And a lot of times in counterpart connections, let me explain, whoever is running doesn't understand why they're running. It's not that they're doing it because they're being, you know, self-absorbed. Maybe they are in some cases, but this is energetically, it's like this person starting their journey. It's like, yeah, Wally agrees. They meet you, you go through a spiritual awakening, you start to be triggered on that journey of evolving into your higher self, finding your self-confidence. Just like this person is triggered by commitment, they start running, you start chasing. You have to learn yourself, like you have to learn how to respect yourself enough to know when you have to stop chasing that person. Anyway, it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. And I think it's very interesting that the Knight of Wands is upright in this deck. Because to me, it shows that what we're channeling right here is a runner, someone on the run, someone who feels this, who feels the potential, who feels, you know, Empress energy towards you, but is on the run energetically. It's like they're part of the journey now. And, you know, sometimes, what was I going to say? A lot of the times we know what's going on, but the person, our counterpart, doesn't. Like energetically, they don't understand it. Anyway, I'm going to stop rambling. Here I was worried that I wasn't going to be able to channel anything, and it's all coming out. So I'm going to give it a shuffle. The same divine energy flows in each of us. This energy is the catalyst to our reunion. We just need to allow this energy to work its magic. And that's what I was just talking about. How energetically you're on your path now. And this person, even though they're in Knight of Wands energy and they're on the run and they're possibly, you know, not talking to you, that doesn't mean that they're not going through their journey. It says right here, we need to allow this energy to work its magic. And counterparts all go through this. Anyway, very interesting. How interesting. Oh dear. Okay, you want it to come out clearly. So take what resonates, as this is a general reading. If you see a card that makes you feel uncomfortable or doesn't sit well with you, that means it's not for you. It means it's not resonating. Your higher self knows what messages resonate. So listen, we've had 3, 3, 3. I don't know if you guys noticed that, but we had a 3 on the bottom. We had another 3. We have a 3 here. And 3s are about communication. I'm changing this pattern and moving forward. So this is what I mean. This is someone who's on the journey. This is someone who's going through the lessons. This could be someone who's changing that Knight of Wands energy, that pattern. Anyway. Like I said, we had that 3 on the bottom. As twin flames, we are here to ascend and help others do the same. 6, Lover's energy. A lot of counterparts are what the reader I listen to says. A lot of counterparts who are awakening, they're dormant vessels. They're like dormant vessels of light. So you could be someone who is supposed to be, you know, a light worker. You could be someone who has a soul mission to help counterparts ascend. Very interesting. A lot of the times, in my experience, feminines find, it doesn't matter the gender, feminines find their soul mission while on the counterpart journey, while trying to figure out the counterpart journey. Anyway, I'm going to put that back. Look, we have another mission one. I'm beginning to focus on my mission, and our connection is a part of that. So I'll use another example here, because for some of us, you know, our mission is going to be a light worker. Our mission is going to be a writer. Our mission is going to be to heal people. But for others, their mission has to do with something else. Like some people's missions are, you know, for example, look at this card, musicians. You know, I believe there are counterparts out there living their soul missions in the spotlight, being rewarded for the healing that they're spreading through music, and they don't even realize it. You could be dealing with a musician. Anyway, I can't even remember what way I put those down. Oh my goodness, communication again. I wish I could say what I really feel. Someday I will, but right now I'm afraid to be myself. And the fact that we have 9 makes me think of hermit energy, so someone who's holding their energy back. It also makes me think of someone who's still working towards self-confidence, towards their higher self. A lot of times, you know, counterparts are meant to evolve on their own and grow into their higher self on their own through separation. And then they come back together when they're kind of, you know, a much stronger version of themselves. 9 is also the energy, I think, of 9 of Pentacles, when you have grown to be happy with exactly who you are, exactly what you have. You know that everything you need comes from within, and therefore you attract. So what I'm seeing is this person is not quite there yet. This person is still working towards that confidence. The fact that this person is wearing a mask shows that this person is hiding how they truly feel here. We have the five. It's not a suit. We have 5 here, which shows, first of all, Hierophant energy, so a spiritual lesson needing to be learned. It shows the energy of change. I think it's because it was in reverse. I was feeling 5 of Pentacles for some reason, because it said, please don't give up on me. So I was thinking of the 5 of Pentacles, this feeling of, you know, this person feeling almost left behind or left out in the cold, missing your energy. Anyway, please don't give up on me. I'm trying to change, but it takes time. So this is someone who's trying to change. All right, so let's see what the first card out wants to be. What does the collective need to hear? We've had, I've never felt love like this before. The depth of it can be inspiring, but also overwhelming. And it is overwhelming. And that's what our ego tells us. If they loved us, they would be with us. Our ego tells us, you know, that it doesn't, connections like these don't make sense to the logical brain, okay? They do not make sense to the logical brain. There's no reason why you should feel this way about someone or can't forget about them. A lot of the time, there's things about that person that need to, you know, that are, a lot of the times in counterpart connections, we have a lot of shadows. And this person could have shadows that, you know, if it was anybody else, you'd just not give that person the time of day, but you love this person unconditionally through this journey. Anyway, I can feel my passion coming out, my special interest. Anyway, so let me try and explain, you know, for some people it's confusing that, you know, you have a connection with someone, there's tower moments, there's separation. And in separation, it can be overwhelming, especially to the masculine, that they can't stop thinking about this person. They can't stop wondering about this person. No matter how much time goes by, that person is always, you know, in their head. They see signs about that person. They see people that look like that person. Like, it's very confusing and overwhelming. Anybody who has been through it, you know what I'm talking about. It's so confusing. You know, for example, me being in a marriage for 13 years, all of a sudden, a stranger I'm having like intuitive downloads about. It's almost like I'm having flashbacks to memories that don't exist. It makes no sense, and it's completely overwhelming, especially if you've never felt that before with anyone. Like, imagine, I mean, I know you guys know what I'm talking about. Imagine being married for 13 years and then all of a sudden you're feeling things you've never felt before in your entire life that make no logical sense. They make no logical sense. None. And your brain is like, anyway, I'm trying to tell you what some of the masculines go through. It's intimidating. It's scary. It's especially if they have another connection. This must be meant for someone because I feel very passionately about speaking about it for some reason. I'm also looking, I have dice across the table, And I just have to pause for 1 second, because I keep looking at them and I see 12, 12, 12. And I have no idea what that means, but for some reason, I'm intuitively being guided to look up what 12 means. 12, no, it's 22. Interesting. What I'm seeing 10, 10, 2, 2, 12 on my dice that are on my other table. And 22, known as the master teacher number. 22 is also the master number and cannot be compounded into a single digit. It exists in an extraordinarily high vibrational state, twofold to that of 11. Its energy holds incredible powers of manifestation, creativity, and connection to the divine. There's a reason I felt called to look up what this was. I thought I was looking up 12, but it's 22. An extraordinarily high vibrational state. And that's what happens when counterparts come together. They experience an extraordinarily high vibration, whatever that just said. That's ADHD for you. I've already forgotten. And it's just indescribable, and you try to explain it to your friends and they don't understand. I can't imagine how it feels. Like, for me as a feminine, the first thing I did was I talked to, my best friend about it. I can't imagine what it's like for a masculine, again, I'm not talking about gender, who is in that situation, who is, I'm not making excuses, but I'm seeing a masculine who, is supporting a family, who has built a foundation, who has children, and who protects and takes care of this family. And then all of a sudden, through no fault of their own, they weren't looking for it, it just happened, there's this connection. It's just, twin flames don't set out to find each other. It's really, guys, I just can't even explain it. I know you counterparts know exactly what I'm talking about. It makes no logical sense. And all of a sudden, it's like your world is turned upside down. And you have no idea, like, why am I feeling this way about this person? And the first thing that happens is your ego tries to talk you out of it. Anyway, I just went down a rabbit hole. I've never felt love like this before. The depth of it can be inspiring, but also overwhelming. Anyway, I just went on a rant, but maybe somebody needed to hear it. Anyway, it's a difficult journey, and sometimes on both sides with the lover's energy, really difficult choices have to be made. Times where you choose yourself over this connection, times where they have to make a choice to leave something behind. I mean, it's meant to turn you from a caterpillar into a butterfly. That's what it is. You meet as caterpillars, and your past selves slowly dissolve, and you then evolve into your highest selves. And oftentimes, like I say, the feminine evolves sooner and kind of has to spread their wings and fly. Blackbird, the Beatles, Blackbird, spread your wings and learn to fly. Anyway, I love the Beatles. So, 7. I'm praying you'll come back after everything that's happened between us. I'm worried that you won't forgive me and allow me another chance. So here we have 7 again, this energy of this person wanting to come towards you. To me, it does look like this is someone who maybe did something, wrong to you. 7 makes me think of the 7 of Swords, and just with this energy of I'm praying you'll come back, this person could have hurt you. I'm also getting 3 of Swords in reverse energy. This person wanting forgiveness from you, needing forgiveness. This could be someone who, I'm seeing 7 of Wands energy. I'm seeing someone who, I'm seeing 7 of Wands because she looks like the 7 of Wands from the Light Seers Tarot. Hang on. I need to find it. Sorry, not sorry. Look, look, 7. Look at that. Look at that. That's, anyway, look. Do you see? So I feel like this person spends a lot of time thinking about you. I feel like they spend a lot of time feeling bad about perhaps, this could have been someone who denied this connection or became very defensive with you. 7 of Swords, they could have become very defensive with you. This could be someone, you know, who you have blocked right now with 7 of Wands. Anyway. This one is showing itself. It keeps wanting to come out. I'm tired of being away from you physically. I'm trying to process my fears so that I can come back to you. And this, I'm getting 4 of Swords energy. Someone who is laying in their bed thinking about you. And I don't mean that in, you know, that way, although I'm sure they do that too. I'm more so feeling 4 of Swords energy. That's when you're on a break. That's when someone, you know, is reflecting and gaining clarity about the situation. Sometimes when you're in a connection like this that's triggering, you can't see things clearly until both of you kind of pull your energy back. 4 of Swords. The fact that this says I'm trying to process my fears so that I can come back to you shows me that this is someone who's reflecting, someone who is... This is a healing energy. I also feel that this person is feeling a pull on your energy. You could be feeling it too. You could be tired of, you know, like this says, tired of being away from them. We have 11. Our love is eternal. It exists in every dimension and cannot be lost. And part of the counterpart journey is, in my experience, especially for the feminine, is to actually embody that truth, to finally surrender to believing it. Because a lot of us like to say we're being delusional and making things up and giving ourselves false hopes. And, you know, a lot of people have harsh judgments about this journey, but to those of us who are on it and are surrendering to it, we understand that we're connected with this person forever. It doesn't matter if we're in contact or union. We will be and have always been connected. And they say separation is an illusion. You know, I know feminines who embody the energy of, you know, when a tower moment comes, they're just kind of like, it's all right, they'll come back, time to work on me. Like it's a knowing. It's truly when you stop gaslighting yourself about the journey and you stop telling yourself you're delusional and you have false hope and you must be crazy. And I know a lot of you, I've seen it in my comment section, a lot of you do believe in this. And it's beautiful. The ones who have surrendered, it's absolutely beautiful because it is a beautiful journey. It's not about, it truly, this journey is, to me, it's a journey about finding your soul path and your higher self and in like truly transforming Phoenix. To me, that's the most important part, is how you grow as a person. Anyway. I want to get just a few more. We have 11, so we have 11, 11. 7 and 4 also equals 11. When we're talking, things just come out of my mouth, and afterwards, I'm not even sure why I've said them. So this, to me, this card has a few different energies. One of them is how this is someone who you can just kind of open up to. You can speak freely. I feel like this is someone who you could be your authentic self with, and you felt like this person truly saw you. I feel the same, like this person feels the same about you, that they could open up to you about things that they could never open up to anyone else before. The other energy that I feel with this card, because I know it for myself, is that counterpart connections can trigger you to behave in ways that you don't recognize. It's like when you look back, you don't even recognize the person saying the things. Or, you know, for me, Knight of Swords energy, like really intense, like Five of Swords for me specifically. Really, you know, self-sabotage, lashing out, trying to protect myself. And it was my inner child trying to protect me from getting hurt, but it wasn't coming out in the best way. You know, just like a connection like this can make you feel like you've never felt before, rainbows and butterflies and all that jazz, it can also make you feel the lowest that you've ever felt before. It can, like that cocoon, you dissolve. Like it just... Anyway, I feel like this person could be like that. Maybe they were so triggered they said things that they don't even recognize, that they never meant to say. And there's a lot in counterpart journeys. There's, from someone who has been in a soulmate connection, I could act in the Five of Swords energy, and my soulmate would never challenge me to fix that about myself or to open that wound and actually reflect about, you know, how do other people feel when I act like that? If this makes any sense, I'll be shocked. Whereas a counterpart journey, you're supposed to trigger those wounds in each other to bring them out, to cause tower moments so that you actually look at them and heal. I can tell you, as someone who's in a soulmate connection and who had been with their partner for 13 years before I met my counterpart, I could repeat patterns over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. And I never, you know, I was never truly triggered to look at myself or to open those wounds. Whereas with a counterpart, it's very different. It's very, very different. You trigger each other. It's just so hard to explain. I'm trying my best. I feel like I'm rambling. I know someone will appreciate it. I know you guys always tell me to not worry about rambling. Anyway, counterpart connections truly do trigger unhealed wounds in you, wounds that maybe you didn't even think you had. That's what I mean. You know, I went 13 years before having my childhood wounds triggered. Was it a fulfilling life? Logically, it was. If I looked at it logically, it was. But if I looked within at my soul, it wasn't. Anyway. Oh my goodness, let's keep going. Our hearts are connected. Take a moment to close your eyes and feel the connection. So this could be someone that you can feel their energy. Perhaps, you know, when you were in contact, you could think about this person and they'd message you. That's how connected I see you being. It also is a reminder, magician energy, that you can help manifest this by connecting with them in the 5D, by thinking about them, imagine embracing them, imagine telling them something, sending them energetic support. Again, if you're a counterpart that's feeling resentful and you have walls up and you're feeling anger, listen to my throat closing over. That causes resistance, that causes blockages. I'm not saying that you have to forgive toxic behavior. That's not what I'm saying. Anyway. All right then, you wanted to come out. 3, we already spoke about this when I was shuffling the deck. Look at the size of that deck. This message meant to come out. The same divine energy flows in each of us. This energy is the catalyst to our reunion. We just need to allow this energy to work its magic. Just like when someone triggers you and you Queen of Swords them and you put up a boundary and you're feeling that coldness, that's an energy that you need to work through. It doesn't mean you're a bad person. It's all part of the journey. You're both growing and evolving energetically for different reasons at different rates. And that's what makes union so challenging, is that you can't rush something like this. This isn't, you know, I talk to people about it, how I think of collectives like this as, imagine you're in a classroom with a bunch of other collectives, or sorry, a bunch of other feminines in your collective. And you kind of all have to do the journey before you move on to the next level. It's not like you can do all the work and just skip away. Anyway, I'm rambling. The things that are going on in my brain, like I actually envision, you know, a school where, not a school, but a place where, you know, we're all in different collectives. Our spirit guides are like the teachers. They control, like, okay, you've learned your lesson. You can go on to the next classroom now. Anyway, I like to think about our higher selves, like our counterpart and our higher selves, like having coffee, making a plan, like how shall we bring them together? Like, okay, well, why don't you dream about them tonight? And then I'll make sure they see a song or hear a song on the radio tomorrow. Anyway, I'm having fun. Our inner children, yes, our inner children are crying out right now. We both need to comfort them and be the parents. Like I said, this is a connection that's meant to open up all those wounds and heal them once and for all. Then they're not passed down generation to generation. It's also about stopping generational trauma. I feel a little embarrassed about how passionate I am about this reading right now. I'm blushing. Oh my gosh, I just looked at the timer at 3223. I gotta look that up. 3223, angel number. Oh my gosh. So I was just feeling embarrassed about how passionate I'm getting because I'm letting my autistic special interest really come out here. And I looked at the timer and it was 3223, and it means to stay true to ourselves, use our creativity, and trust our intuition. Anyway, I think that's interesting. Encourages self-expression and communication, optimism, and enthusiasm. Angel 3223 appearing is a sign that you are in alignment with your mind, body, and spirit. Isn't that interesting? Let's see if there's a twin flame. It's times like this where I feel like I'm a teacher. I'm like, class, let's learn about numbers. There is a presence of twin flames when mirroring numbers make an appearance. 3223 angel number is a beautiful message that twin flame energy is around you. Your angels may be using divine timing to bring them into your life at the perfect moment. Keep up the work. Don't give up. Good news may be on the way. Yay! Anyway, let's keep going. So you and this person could have really triggered your inner children. And that's what I mean by this card. All of a sudden you start protecting that inner child, not in the best way, and then you have to learn about that. Anyway. I feel your energy around me and I wonder, are you thinking of me too? I think that's amazing because I was talking about right here how you can think about them, you can visualize them, and then guess what happens? Magician energy, you're connected, then they feel it. This is someone who thinks about you a lot, and again, to a lot of people, that can be overwhelming. Like, why am I thinking about this person that I haven't spoken to in 10 months? Like, why do they keep popping into my head? And I'll say it, and I've heard other readers say it. You know, your ego will tell you you're being delusional, but let me just explain how energy works. If you're putting that energy out there and it's not being reciprocated energetically, I'm not talking about in the 3D, I'm talking about in the 5D. If it's not being reciprocated, you wouldn't feel it coming back. But it would kind of dissipate, you know, it would, you know, when you're younger and you break up with someone and you're, you know, you're upset, but you get over it, like, okay, they were kind of a jerk anyway. That, you know, shows you that energy it's not connecting with someone on a soul level in the 5D, but where you can't stop thinking about this person, you've tried to let them go. That shows you energetically there's a spiritual connection, because think about that infinity symbol. It's you're missing them, they're missing you, you're missing them, they're missing you, and it's constant. Anyway. Oh my goodness. I'm afraid you're going to meet someone else before I'm ready to be with you for good. And you could already be seeing someone. This person could have a fear that you're seeing someone. I always find this card interesting because this person is standing beside a car as if they want to come in. And like I said about the journey, about the butterflies, typically whoever is the feminine one, the one with more prominent feminine energy, is the one that evolves faster and heals faster and grows. Anyway, it's interesting because when I was talking about this energy, there was another card that I was seeing that's a purple card. And it says, I feel you leaving me behind. Like, I energetically feel you leaving me behind. I was kind of getting that energy here. So this is someone who's afraid that you're going to meet someone before they're ready to be with you for good. I also feel called to talk about something here, because one thing that happens is that some counterparts will actually say, I know you deserve someone better. I know you deserve someone who can offer you stability. Right now, I'm not that person. And I mean, just look at the whole concept between he's just not that into you. That's in connections like these, when a person says that, they're actually being honest, you know, in connections like these. And it's actually taking them strength to say that. It shows a maturity in them to say that. But we're taught that that means they're just not that into us. Like, why would they say that? Anyway, so keep that in mind. Maybe your person said something like that to you. You know, sometimes counterparts will say, I can't give you what you need romantically, but I'd like to remain friends. And it's because energetically they don't feel deserving of your energy. Again, logically, a lot of them don't understand what's happening. They don't understand this. But that's what intuitively they feel. They feel like they can't give you what you want, but they still want to be around your energy. And a lot of feminines, or the other counterpart, they'll say, I don't want a friend. Like, what? I don't want a friend. Or they'll think, oh, that person just must not like me. I must just be imagining this. Anyway, I am ranting hardcore in this reading, you guys. Oh my. So 11, being mirrors for each other makes self-love so important. I wish I was there to love you, but if I'm not, I want you to love and nurture yourself. And that is, like I spoke about earlier, that's part of this journey, is to find your own soul path, to learn how to love yourself. And as long as you keep working on yourself energetically, this person keeps evolving. It is true that the feminine leads the journey. It's not, I didn't make that up. I know it's BS and it's not fair. And I know it's hard for us to believe that. Well, I'm just going to work on myself and hope that this person is leveling up too. But they are. You're connected energetically. So, you know, kind of think of it as, this is a really weird, I don't want to use this comparison, but this is the only comparison I can think of. Please don't judge me. But think of it as your baby, like, or if you're a mom, or, you know, if you've ever been pregnant, for example, or just think about pregnancy. Oh my gosh, the concept, okay? In order to help your baby grow and be nourished, you have to drink juice, you have to drink milk, you have to put good things into your body. Think about it like that. In order for your baby counterpart, your baby emperor to evolve, you need to nurture your empress. I know that's a really weird, I'm not saying this person is your baby. I'm just, that's the only thing that came to mind for a comparison. So anyway, think of it like that. But again, it's easier to think of, that makes sense when it's a baby because you can see it in the physical, you understand the scientific things behind it. When we're talking about a soul connection, it doesn't make any sense. Anyway, what is happening? I can't stop rambling. Oh my gosh, I'm like low-key embarrassed. Look, I don't feel deserving and it's affecting my levels of abundance and openness. I just said here that this could be someone who doesn't feel deserving of you, and energetically or logically, they don't know that that's how they're feeling, I don't think. Anyway, energetically, this person doesn't feel deserving of you because baby emperor 4, they still have to grow up. 1, I need to be strong in who I am before I can merge my energy with yours in the 3D. I'm afraid I could lose myself in this relationship. It keeps coming up, this message of this person needing to evolve into this emperor, needing to work on their self-confidence, their self-worth. Like I said with that Knight of Wands energy, this person is going through their own things on their part of the journey, just like you're working on your boundaries, your shadows, learning when to surrender, learning when not to chase, learning not to overgive, learning your worth. They are learning things like not to run from commitment. They're learning how to be a more confident person. They're learning how to stabilize and structure their life. It's all energetic. It's all part of the process. And this person is going through it. This is someone who's evolving. And for a lot of the counterpart who is evolving here, their logical mind tells them they're not ready for a connection, or they can't give enough to you until they're stronger in who they are. I feel insecure and it's pushing me to grow. Insecurity, I told you. Anyway, I can't make this up. I do want to take this card. Clear the illusions of the 3D world. Don't take everything at face value. You have a lot of 7s here. There's a lot more going on spiritually and energetically than you can see. And we take most things at face value, you know? We look at things in the 3D world and we're like, oh, they're with that person, they must not love us. Oh, they're not talking to us, they must not like us. Also, if you're seeing something online, if they look happy online, don't judge appearances. You can't trust to know what's actually going on underneath the surface, is what I'm hearing. Anyway. All right, then, let's get some tarot. What deck? Oh, right. I want to choose the Light Series Tarot. I already forgot. So right away, look at this. We have the 5 of Wands, which is a blockage. We have the King of Wands. So this could have been someone who was more focused they could have been going through kind of a karmic lesson where they were kind of worried about everything that was going on in their life, and perhaps that's what they were focusing on. We do have the Nine of Cups, the Two of Cups, and the Four of Wands, showing that this is, you know, a connection where you both love each other, even though you've triggered each other, even though you've seen sides of each other. You know, the Nine of Cups can talk about when you love someone, even though you also see the things that aren't so great about them. Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment. It is, you know, the two of you being intuitively guided back together. Two of Wands, two of Cups, Four of Wands. Anyway, amazing connection. So right away we have Nine of Wands here, and Nine of Wands is the energy of don't give up. You know, the counterpart journey is a long one, and this shows someone who has hope and perseverance for this, who's still believing that it can all end happily. We have the Sun, Divine Masculine. I just said someone who believes it can all have a happy ending. The Sun. Positivity is key. And guys, remember that this is a very powerful, what I'm feeling energetically, I know a lot of energy happens between counterparts in February. Sometimes that's when they meet. Anyway, there's a lot of very powerful energy happening right now. Believe in the impossible in here. We have the Hierophant, spiritual connection where you must learn lessons. Commitment energy, higher level of commitment. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. We have the Lovers and the Ten of Wands. You're getting close, my friend. You're getting close. You're getting close. So we do have the Lovers showing a divine love connection. You know, I talked about Lovers energy. Sometimes you need to choose yourself in spiritual connections like this. Sometimes they need to make a choice. I spoke to guys about how I had to make a choice. You know, do I choose what my heart is telling me I'm supposed to be doing, what my intuition is telling me? By the way, before I met my counterpart, I didn't believe in any of this. And it's very confusing when you go through it. It's very confusing. Anyway, we see a choice being made here. The Lovers can also show an offer of love. It's interesting because the Nine of Wands was on the bottom and I said, don't give up. And we do see someone packing up their burdens here and coming towards you. I am, you know, called to the fact that we have 3 wands here. 3 wands is forward movement. It's planning. We see the person carrying 1 wand, Ace of Wands, taking inspired action. Not being able to take it anymore, you know? The 10 of Wands does talk about when you stop holding up those burdens, when you stop trying to fight it, you put the burdens down. It symbolizes, you know, sharing, alleviating stress by sharing, sharing burdens with the person you're overthinking about. So anyway, let's have a look. We're just going to go past energy here. Past energy. We have death, so we have an ending. We have transform. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It wanted to come out with the 10 of Cups. So we do have an like, to me, this looks like someone who had, when the two of you met, there was a moment of clarity. There was a moment of like birds singing, and I do see an ending here. I do see, you know, perhaps for some of you, what I'm seeing here is an ending in this connection. And I kind of want to move these cards underneath. For some of you, there could have been an ending between you and this person. And that ending was needed in order for that person to start to, I keep seeing the cocoon, in order for them to change from the caterpillar to the cocoon, in order for them to start dissolving, there had to be an ending. Then we get that transformational energy and them embodying divine masculine energy. The other thing I'm seeing for some of you is that, you know, there is a strong energy here where the connection that you and this person felt was powerful enough to cause an ending in another connection. There's a reason I wanted to talk about my experience. I almost feel, I do feel like for some of you, you may resonate with that this connection, there was like this type of energy, instant energy, high vibrational energy. We talked about it with the 22. And maybe it caused someone to reevaluate their current relationship and perhaps leave that relationship. Who knows? They may still be in that relationship and you're not together for that reason. We do have the Two of Swords showing a choice between lovers. If you're not resonating with that, this shows stagnant energy. So we see an ending. And now we see in the past here, no movement between the two of you. Perhaps while this person was working towards embodying masculine energy. I can't tell if it's straight. Let's see current energy between the two of you. We have Four of Pentacles. So right now, I see you as someone who's put a lot of energy into this connection. And I feel right now you're protecting your energy. Right now I see the energy of you holding back, even though you've put in time and effort, even though you saw a future with this person. I feel like right now you're holding your cards very close to your chest here. I do feel like this is someone you can't let go of and that you think of them often, but you're also, protecting your own peace here. The Four of Pentacles can also be that energy that I was picking up on with the Twin Flame cards, where we had the Four and it was talking about how the person didn't feel deserving. This can be someone in like mini Emperor energy who is trying to work on their stability, their own foundation. This could be someone who, doesn't feel like they have enough to offer you right now, or who is working on their foundation so that they have enough to offer you right now. I do see the two of you holding back though. Even if you're in low contact, I feel like you're both holding back how you're truly feeling here. We do have the King of Swords here, and that shows someone wanting to talk to you, wanting to perhaps show you how they've transformed. I'm being called to that dragonfly there. This bat makes me think of a rebirth. So perhaps this person has gone through some kind of rebirth. Oh, look, death and rebirth. Anyway, I am SMRT. Knight of Swords does show this person. To me, this is an energy where they don't want to do anything impulsively. They're trying not to impulsively rush in here. They're trying to come in calmly, truthfully. This is someone who's trying not to rush in. This is someone who feels like they want to rush in. This is very similar to that card where I'm afraid you're going to meet someone else. It feels like this person wants to rush in because to me, they know your worth now. They feel your worth. Look at this. We have the Empress. So this is someone who is feeling very drawn to you. She actually kind of gives off Empress vibes to me. She's not really She just kind of has an inner knowing, like the Empress. Gender doesn't matter. The Empress shows me that right now, you know, I don't feel like you're chasing this person. I feel like you're in an energy of surrender. Interesting. Three of Pentacles. For some of you, you could be communicating with this person, but for a lot of you, I feel like this person is holding back communication right now because they understand your importance here and they want to come in right. They want to come in King of Swords with truth and clarity. Let's see near future energy between the two of you. We have the Page of Pentacles, so there's that offer. There's that offer of stability. There's that offer they've been holding back. Page of Pentacles shows an offer. It shows them apologizing or offering you some type of stability. It's the start of a foundation. It symbolizes growth. This is the page you want to see. So we see some type of offer here. Nine of Wands, this person perhaps wanting to fight for this. This person, I'm seeing Page of Pentacles shows growth. And this person could finally, you know, be ready to like give up that Knight of Wands energy. Interesting. I want to actually ask what this Page of Pentacles, what this offer is, what this Page of Pentacles is about. We have the Tower. So rebuilding a foundation. It's interesting because the Tower, which I'm pretty sure that wanted to come out in reverse. The Tower shows, I've been talking about butterflies. This shows, I said, the start of a solid foundation. And here we have the Tower. So it shows this person wanting to rebuild this tower, wanting to start a foundation, perhaps build it from the ground up. For some of you, I'm hearing friendship, like let's be friends and see where it goes. Or let's start with friends. We also have these four butterflies here, and fours, like these four butterflies with the foundation make me think of the Four of Wands, because the Four of Wands, in some cards, you see each person coming together, and behind them they each have a strong foundation, and it builds, you know, a very strong foundation when you both come together strong. Anyway, and we've been talking about butterflies, so I feel like this person could want to show you the ways they've transformed. The Knight of Pentacles came out in a reading the other day. Hang on. And the Knight of Pentacles shows that this person wants to put in the effort here. Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is ready to do what it takes to complete a task at hand. Even if you see your work ahead and find it daunting, you're ready to do what it takes. You're ready to do what it takes. All right, let's see how you are currently feeling about this connection. The Seven of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands, just like that card that came out. You could be keeping yourself very safe right now. You could be kind of focusing on yourself, trying not to listen to other people's opinions. We do have sevens here, so sevens can indicate disharmony. So, I mean, sevens are a lot, but one, it's like when disharmony from union. And so for me, Seven of Pentacles, how you feel about this connection, you're still waiting to see your hard work rewarded. You know, you're still waiting to see your manifestations coming in. To me, it looks like you are nurturing your manifestations while keeping yourself safe. Let me just look at seven. This is going to be, oh my gosh, such a long reading. Oh well. Everyone's always asking me to talk about the counterpart journey more. So here you go. Where are the numbers? Help me. Numbers. 7. Introspection, reflection, intelligence, spiritual knowledge, wisdom, perfect order, meditation, and discovery. It's the truth seeker representing our journey through experiences where understanding develops and faith in the unknown is attained. Faith in the unknown. trying not to listen to other people's opinions about this, trying to trust in your intuition, trying to not let other people's opinions get to you, trusting in what you've been manifesting. 7 is all about the feminine energies that bring us the inner workings of intuition through forms and consciousness. Many 7s in a reading indicate a time of solitude, soulful rest, and a period of introspection. And didn't I say there was a lot of 7s in the Twin Flame card? So anyway, right now, growth is happening. You just can't see it in the 3D. Beautiful. Look at you trying to embody this Queen of Cups energy, trying to listen to your intuition, not let your fear get to you, focusing on self-love. Beautiful. Let's see how you're feeling about this person. How do you feel about this person? How are you feeling about this person? We have the High Priestess. So you're feeling at a distance from this person. You feel like things are unfinished with this person. I do feel like you get a sense of completion when you think about them. Like you feel content when you're with them. And I feel or you hope that this isn't over. High Priestess, to me, shows that you feel an incredibly intuitive connection with this person. You feel like there's more going on than you can see. You can feel it. Very nice. You could feel like this person is keeping things from you for some of you with the High Priestess energy. I'm not saying that they are. I'm saying you could feel that way. Let's see how they are feeling about this connection. We have the 5 of Wands and Justice. So this was on the bottom of the deck when we started. This is someone who wants to have resolution with you. 5 of Wands in the reverse is about resolution, and the fact that it's coming out with Justice shows me this person wants to make things right and have resolution. They want to clear something up here with you. They want to clear up this blockage. It does show that this person feels like they owe you an apology or justice. The other thing I'm seeing is that this could be someone who's going through a lot of karmic justice in their life. They could be going through a lot of conflict, fighting with their friends, financial lack, problems with jobs, their car, like things like that, because of this connection. This is someone who wants to take a leap of faith towards you. Look at this, King of Cups. They want to rekindle this. 4 of Wands. They want to rekindle this. This is what I mean. You can't trust what's going on in the 3D. We can't see energy with our eyeballs. I mean, some of us can, but anyway. The rambling I'm doing, let's see how this person feels about you. This is what I mean. This is someone who doesn't want to impulsively come towards you. It's interesting because I talked about the Knight of Swords, about how I act like the Knight of Swords when I'm triggered. This person could feel like maybe you intensely defended yourself, I'm hearing. Interesting. For how they're feeling about you. This is really interesting because they could feel like you don't trust them. I'm getting this energy that they don't want to do anything impulsive because they're worried about how it would come across. This is someone who feels this intuitive connection with you. They could feel like you're hiding something from them for some of you with this energy. I want to get another card to clarify this for how they're feeling about you. This is really interesting. So for how they're feeling about you, this is what I mean. Knight of Swords, this is someone, again, the way that this Knight of Swords was covered by the King of Swords, shows me that this person wants to come towards you, but they're still weighing up their options. And I don't mean that as you and another person. This is someone who's still trying to create balance in their life so that they can actually offer you balance. This could be someone who's spending a lot of time working right now. What I'm seeing is someone who's going to make more time for you. This is someone who they don't want to impulsively come in here before they can actually provide with balance to you. This is someone who feels there is this huge urge to come towards you with the Fool and the Knight of Swords. But it's like this person is trying to be patient. They're trying to me, this is someone who wants to come in right. You could have struggled with give and take with this person, with inconsistency with the Two of Pentacles. And I feel like this is someone who knows that they need to offer you more balance with the Justice card there. Let's see what this person's actions will be towards you. We have the King of Swords. It wanted to come out with the Four of Wands. Their next actions are to communicate with you. Their next actions are to go after their wish fulfillment here, to share with you what they've healed, to tell you that they've never been able to let you go. We have the Two of Cups for their actions. Guys, I cannot make this up. For actions, we have the King of Swords, someone communicating with you truth. This is beautiful energy. We have the Star, the Two of Cups. This is someone who's coming in hoping for connection, hoping to rekindle this. And we have the Hierophant. So that's someone wanting to offer you something more stable, with more structure, more traditional, perhaps, you know, when I say traditional, I mean like someone who perhaps wants to make it official, wants to say, you know, we're together, announce it on social media, things like that. This shows them going after their wish fulfillment, which is you. This shows them following their intuition and communicating with you. Let's see what they're communicating. What is this King of Swords communicating? Oh my gosh! What? Oh my gosh, they're ready to move forward. They're ready. They're ready to move forward. This person wants to communicate their feelings with you here. This is an offer of love. This is an offer of forward movement. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. We have Judgment, someone taking accountability, someone wanting to have a renewal, someone wanting to free themselves from being away from you. This could be someone who, you know, if released someone else from their energy. We have the Six of Cups, which is reconciliation and union and nostalgia and hearing from your ex and wanting to heal things and talking about memories and making new memories. And we have the Ten of Cups. Anyway, again, for some of you, I do see that strong. I've been getting it in all my readings. This person may be making a choice and releasing a past Ten of Cups. But anyway, for those of you who there's not another person, this, oh my goodness. And look, we have the Nine of Wands. Don't give up. You're almost there. Don't give up. Your miracle's around the corner, remember? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay then. Okay then. Let's see what advice you need. What advice do you need to hear? Empress. Keep doing it. Keep embodying Empress energy. Oh my gosh. I cannot even believe this reading. Keep nurturing yourself. Keep working on yourself. Don't chase this person. Trust and surrendering. That's a huge one. Not listening to your ego. Let's stop calling ourselves delusional, please. please. We have Three of Pentacles. So the Three of Pentacles is about collaboration and communication. Advice for you. I feel like this person is going to communicate with you, Page of Pentacles. And it's almost like the universe is going to see how you guys work together again. Remember not to overgive. We have a lot of threes here. 3, 3, 3. And threes are about communication. Threes are about connecting and cooperating and making things work. So that's coming through very clearly here. We also have the Page of Wands here, showing that to follow your intuitive urges, to follow your intuition. This shows to me, perhaps, you know, continuing, if there's something you're passionate about, like your soul path, put your energy into creative things. This also is the mini Fool. And I feel like Spirit's saying, you know, this person will take action, and listen to your intuition and like feel your energy when they message you, how you feel. I want to get any other advice or words of wisdom for this connection, Spirit. We have the King of Pentacles. This person is coming in. This is someone who was baby emperoring it, and they're coming in King of Pentacles. This is someone who's coming in slowly because they're balancing themselves. They are building that foundation. This is someone who had to level up in order to be able to offer you stability. We also have Temperance on the bottom, showing the balancing of divine feminine, divine masculine energies. It talks of reconciliation. You know, I feel like this person is waiting to come in until they're King of Pentacles, until they have something solid and they feel empowered enough to offer you something. Because when you don't feel very good about yourself and you feel like you have nothing to offer, how can you make an offer to anybody else, you know? I can't even, oh my, I can't even tell you the weird things are happening with this reading. I thought, it's really strange that it hasn't stopped recording. I know I've been talking for a really long time. Normally my video cuts out after an hour, and I looked up and the time was 11111. There's some very interesting things happening here, you guys. Whoever needs to hear this, maybe you really needed like a solid reading to let you know that you're not crazy. Anyway, I know we've been here for a long time. I'm just going to get a few more. We have the Sun. Conscious mind, masculine life force. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We have a new beginning. A new beginning, interesting. Let's see what comes out for you guys. We have let go, relax, and release. Oh my gosh, this is just too much. It's too much. It really is. It really is amazing to me how these cards keep coming out. So we have let go and release. Your advice was Empress energy to, you know, release control. We have don't stop, a miracle is around the corner. And we have love, allow it to pour in and out of you. I feel like I need to take all of these cards and look at what's underneath. Trust, faith in the power of the universe. And that's an action card. Spirit's telling you to trust in this. Anyway, I just can't believe it. I did not mean for this reading to be so long. So, relax, release, return to the present. Do not dwell on the past and do not worry about the future. The past has already happened and the future might not even happen. The present is the only real thing you will ever experience. The tension is not serving you in any way. It will not make things better. You don't want it in your heart. Let go of it. And it's interesting because I was talking about how sometimes negative thinking or wanting to force an outcome can actually cause resistance. To me, this is also about, you know, those people that I talk about who still have resentment, who haven't forgiven their person yet. Interesting. Something happened in the past that is still bothering you. It is on your mind, eating away at your precious energy. So if there's something eating away at you, my friends, Spirit's saying let go, relax, and release. And don't stop. That came out. It just keeps coming out, this card. You have had enough and you want to quit. Understandably so. 9 of Wands. First card out on the bottom. Continue moving towards your dreams, plans, and desires, and the universe will reward you for patience and endurance. This is not the time to give up. Stand your ground and believe in yourself. A miracle is around the corner, and if you quit now, you might never find out what it is. If everything was easy, life wouldn't be fun. Without the current challenges you face, there is no growth. Without growth, you might not be ready to accept your reward. Build up your endurance and commit. You are reaching the most important part of your journey, and it is essential that you keep going. I'm almost seeing like past, present, future with these cards. Like you're someone that did learn how to let go and forgive, and you've kind of been working on yourself. Interesting. And we have love. Love is the most natural state of our being. It is always within, which means we never lose it. How do you seek something you never lost in the first place? Don't look for it. Allow it to flow through you instead. This card is a reminder of the love around you and within you. If it comes up in a reading, it signifies love coming into your life, whether it is through a new friendship or a romantic relationship. Connect with your heart chakra through expressing and accepting love, acts of kindness, connecting with your breath, practicing heart-opening yoga poses such as the cobra pose, bow pose, I think, and camel pose, meditating and visualizing golden light radiating from the center of your chest. That is really interesting because that exact image, radiating light from the center of your chest, is exactly what the 9 of Cups looks like in the Light Seers Tarot. 9 of Cups energy. Anyway, let's get one of these. I maintain alignment with my source energy. Beautiful. My heart is overflowing with joy. Let love in. Oh, I have to take this one. I am whole. And this is the counterpart journey is about feeling whole within yourself. That's, to me, that's the gift in it. That's the hidden, like that is the gift of the counterpart journey. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. And we have, I follow my bliss. Beautiful. I love that. I'm going to get one more just to make it even. I let go of all the things that no longer serve me. So anything that energetically doesn't serve you, let it go. Anything that pulls you down, let it go. I trust my inner voice. Beautiful. So my friends, that was your reading. I hope it resonated. I know it was a long one. For those of you who stayed for the whole thing, thank you so much. You're amazing. And it was nice hanging out with you and having a little counterpart sesh. Anyway, I love you guys, and I'm gonna actually come back on later today and do a face one because you're all so sweet. You're like, show us your face. Anyway, I love you guys, and I'll talk to you later. I'll be back later today, and I hope you enjoy your day. And I'll be here tomorrow for Valentine's Day to spend it with my favorite people. Anyway, I love you guys, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.